And once again, welcome to Ron's Opinion Don't Matter. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. God bless y'all. Welcome in. Those that come in, please do a brother a real big favor. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. Y'all have a blessed, wonderful day. Hopefully, all is well with y'all. God is good. God is good. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Thank you for always being there, watching over me, keeping me, guiding me, leading me throughout my life. I have no complaints. Thank you, Lord. And that's real talk. Um, Today it's Friday, which I call Freestyle Friday. Um, why? Because I don't be on no particular subject, but we'll see where it goes today. So I'm not on it. I mean, I know we talked. The last time I did a live this way, I was talking about the government shutdown, and it's amazing to me. And like I said, I go hard on the Democrat Party because logic has left them totally. Like they don't even have common sense at this point, and when it relates to the Democratic Party, they don't even operate in common sense, right? Meanwhile, they sitting there talking about Trump is the reason for the shutdown. Trump is the reason for the shutdown. Trump is the reason for the shutdown. Meanwhile, all of them voted against the continuance of that bill. Every last one of them. I mean, not every last one of them, but the vast majority of them did. So here we are in the middle of a government shutdown, and they're blaming Trump. But it wasn't like they're the ones that voted against keeping the government running, but yet they blaming Trump. So it's just hilarious to me that common sense don't even exist with them no more. And that's real talk. Common sense does not even exist with them. That's the only way to explain it. If you're on this live, please hit the like button. What's up, Dust? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah, it's just common sense don't even exist with them anymore. And that's just the way it is. And you know what? We gotta accept it is what it is. I mean, then turn around on top of that. What's up, Mike? What's going on? Sapar, I guess how you pronounce it. How you doing? God bless you. Pokemon, do you want a $900 donation? That's funny. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What's up, FN? I just guess that's Digsy by. I don't know. Hey man, some of these names, the way people write them. Nice guns. Thanks, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. Yes, that's that. The firearms behind me is a symbol of freedom. And I know some people in my life might not understand what that means, but it is a symbol of freedom. Because without the best access to the best weapons possible, you will be a victim to someone else that wants to take your freedom. And that's real talk. And that's real talk. If you don't understand what I mean by that, that's real talk. And that's what that symbol is. That's a symbol of freedom. Yes, and my thing is this, and if you're a person that follow my channel, y'all know I talk about the Second Amendment a lot. And y'all know that I feel like all gun laws are unconstitutional. And I will argue that to the cows come home that every gun law that I've written in the United States of America, as it relates to restricting people having access to the best firearms possible and weapons possible, not just guns, weapons in general, in my opinion, is unconstitutional. And that's real talk. And that's real talk. But outside of that, right now, in the United States of America, we're in the middle of a government shutdown. In the middle of a shutdown. How y'all feel about that? I mean, honestly speaking, this is just my opinion. I personally think I'm glad to some extent we have a shutdown. There's a whole lot of reasons why I'm not glad about it. But the one thing I am very, very glad about it is this is the one thing that I'm very glad about it. about the shutdown is that usually when you have these type of situation, it would expose to the Trump administration where they can actually cut money-wise. Where they can actually cut money-wise. This will expose that. Now, I'm not happy with people not being able to get their paychecks. I'm not happy with none of that type of stuff. I think that's the horrible part. But the good part about it is that it is going to expose a lot of places where the government was be able to save money. Do I have an MK14? No, I don't. Where the government will be able to save and cut costs. So that's one thing I am very happy about with this, because I know how the Trump administration is operating. They want to get rid of a lot of wasteful spending, and this, in my opinion, will expose a lot of that too. So I'm good with it to that extent, but I don't like the fact that people that rely on their paychecks are military, are service members, and people like that. I'm not good with that part. That's the part I don't like. I want people to be able to get their paychecks to earn it, and that's the part that I don't like. Well, you said I serve 11 years for murder, and I do think that guns should be banned. Did the gun pick up and do what you said? Did the gun murder somebody, or did somebody pick up the gun and murder somebody? You can't blame the gun for people's actions. You can't. I get what your point is, because that's a sign of kind of like I did something messed up, but you can't blame the gun. The gun don't have a personality. The gun don't have a behavior. If the person didn't have a gun, they would use another weapon to commit murder, because murder is a spirit. Has nothing to do with the weapon. Murder is a spirit. It's a demonic spirit that drives a person to kill or take someone's life senselessly. Now, defending yourself is not murder. You have a right to defend yourself. But if you just relentlessly going out there murdering and killing somebody, that right there is a spirit. If you don't have a gun to do it, you're going to find something else to do it with. It might be a hammer. So you go around and you try to ban all of these type of weapons. It is not going to stop crime. It's not going to reduce crime. It's not going to have any effect on crime whatsoever. It's just going to put people like me, who are honest, everyday Americans who work their life and everything, and we're not going to have access to the best weapons possible to defend ourselves against crazy people. I'm American. I am American. Do you have an MP5? No. No, you didn't. Guns don't have a personality, but you have made the gun the personality. No. See, this is where people who grow up in Democratic ran cities and listen to this stupid rhetoric about guns will never have a personality. Guns are not what people, if you look at the Second Amendment, and this is why I always tell people, stop listening to these stupid behind politicians and what they say out their mouth. The reason why we have the right to keep and bear arms is to protect ourselves from government tyranny. The government got what? Guns. Government tyranny. So you trust the government not to terrorize its citizens. I'll wait on that one. That's what our Second Amendment is about. It's not about the defend yourself against criminal is just a byproduct of the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment is written so that the people will be able to combine themselves, use the power of the weapons that they own to fight government tyranny. And if the government have access to best weapons that you voted for and you elected, now these people that you voted for and elected decide to turn tyrannical and use the power of the government against you. How are you going to defend yourself against that? And if you let them limit what you have access to, that means they can victimize you even more. You just made my point, Scott. That last statement just made my point. I said that's why you're supposed to have access to the best weapons possible. Now, you just said, how would I defend myself against a tank? Just so you understand, if you own the 50 caliber BMG, there are some tanks that might actually go through. This is my point. You're letting the government tell you what you can and cannot have. When you elected them, you're their boss, but you just letting them tell you. So you hire, if you the boss and you hire an employee, you gonna let the employee tell you what you can and cannot do? See, this is where we get it mixed up. This is where we get it mixed up. We think that the government in the United States of America is the power source. The Constitution is written so that the people have the power, not government. 45, there is no such thing as gun deaths. Not one. You're counting gun deaths, but cars, people get killed by cars, and it matches this. More people die by car. Just as many people die by just in a regular street fight. Action Jackson, this is not our battle. Yes, it is my battle. Action Jackson, you said this is not our battle, right? Let me ask you a question. If the government right now came back to enslave black people, how are we going to defend ourselves if we don't take the right to keep and bear arms and have access to the best weapons? This is the reason why I have this mentality. This is the reason why I have this mentality. I understand having the access to the best weapons possible will help defend any of those type of things. Am I going to win? More likely not, but I'm not going to go down without fighting. It is not, my thing is this. You got, most of the people that be on my live a lot of times, they say they don't, all right, let's take into account right now, all of the people on the Democratic side said that Trump kept saying that Trump was going to be a dictator, right? This is what they've been preaching the whole time this election was going on. Trump was going to be a dictator. So how will you be able to defend yourself from a dictator if he decided to be a dictator? What are you going to do? Get together and start pulling out your fists and swinging them? Now, here's the thing. I voted for Trump. I have no beef with Trump. I voted for him. I supported his campaign. But my point is, if you're saying that someone's going to be a dictator, but you're not telling the people to go arm themselves and bear arm and form a militia just in case he do become a dictator, you're lying out of your teeth. You don't really believe that. You're just trying to spook people and fear people into voting for you. You're not actually preparing them for the dictatorship. Because if you really wanted to prepare them for dictatorship, you would say, listen, we need to get together and form a militia. Why? Because he's going to be a dictator. We need to make sure that our citizens have access to the best weapons possible to defend themselves from a dictator. See, I'm not the type of person that's just going to lay down. Now, I voted for Trump. I didn't believe none of that. But my point is, if that was so, why, if y'all really believe that, why you didn't tell your voters to do that? That's how you knew they were lying. Yeah, I agree with you. A 12 gauge is. He said, I need Jesus. Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. What are you talking about? I'm a born again believer in Christ. No, that's not being controlled by the gun company. That logic doesn't make sense. It's not about the gun company. Listen, you're not understanding. I'm not talking about guns per se. I said weapons. Weapons. Weapons mean anything. Knives, swords, guns, bow and arrows, it doesn't matter. The fight against tyranny, you must have access to the best weapons, especially if your enemy have great weapons. He's willing to serve all weapons company. No, I ain't. This ain't about weapons company. But I'm gonna put it to you like this. So let's say you don't believe in having access to weapons, right? Let's paint that picture. We're not even gonna go into government tyranny. You just pull up a gas at a gas station, right? You following the law because you believe that you don't believe in guns. Guess who believe in guns? Those criminals. The ones that want to carjack you. The ones that want to rob you. See, they love that type of mentality because they know you're going to be a victim at all times. And that whole philosophy, oh, just give them what they want and they won't kill you. Ask all of the dead people that died when they gave up what they wanted and still got murdered. But if a criminal walk up on you and you see what's about to happen and you pull out your weapon to defend yourself, that is a better position to have than to have nothing. Because 911 ain't going to come. Criminals don't let you call 911 before they show up. Criminals ain't going to say, yo, I'm about to rob this dude. But before I rob you, homie, before I rob you, I'm going to need you to make that 911 call first. That way the cops can get up here before I actually do what I'm going to do to you. You see how the logic don't make sense? What's up, fanboy? How you doing? I'm just waiting on M4. Jesus will heal you. If you think my soul ain't tormented, I'm going to be honest with you. That is listen, outside of anything I can talk about on this live, Jesus Christ being my Lord and Savior is the most peaceful thing, the most rewarding thing that ever happened to me in my life. The fact that I am going to heaven. The fact that he paid the penalty for me on the cross. Everything that comes along with that has been the most blessed thing. The logic of people that believe that because you have guns, you don't believe in Jesus Christ is ridiculous to me. Meanwhile, when Jesus was about to go to the cross, what did Peter do? He pulled out a sword and cut somebody's ear off. So if you think Jesus don't believe in weapons, you have to be out of your mind. You obviously don't read your Bible. See, there's a difference between murder, thou shalt not kill. That's not, I got to say, that's a difference between protecting yourself and saving your life from somebody that have intentions to kill you. See, that's where the people get it twisted at. You don't supposed to just have a mentality, I'm going to go out there and kill people. That's what the Bible is talking about. Don't have the mentality of going out murdering people. Because if you don't believe in having a gun to defend yourself, then when somebody start whipping your behind, don't ever fight back. Just let them keep beating you to death until you die. That's how stupid that sounds. If you don't believe in defending yourself, regardless of what you use, then let somebody continue to beat you down and never defend yourself. Is it allowed for black people to have guns in America? Yes, 100%. Now, here's the problem with that. This is how we call melanated people. This is where the logic is at. All of these melanated people voted for Joe Biden, right? Never paying attention to everything that Joe Biden was doing when he was as a senator, was trying to prevent black people from earning firearms. He wanted to lock black people up, and he was trying to write laws to prevent black people from having firearms. Meanwhile, we kept voting for him. Not me personally, but meanwhile, we kept voting for him. Joe Biden was the one that was trying his hardest to restrict black people from owning firearms, and we kept voting for him. Make that make sense. Because we keep supporting the Democratic Party who don't want black people owning firearms. The reason why the Democratic Party don't want black people owning firearms, that way you be under the mercy of their thumb, the control of their thumb, to make you believe that they're there to protect you. Meanwhile, we are the ones that got the worst crime rate in America. Nah, I don't play video games. The government got weapons. Why shouldn't you? So you trust the government not to take advantage of you? You might want to go look at how the Jews ended up, how the over there when Hitler was doing what he was doing and how he executed what he executed. The first thing he did was took away their right to defend themselves. And then came in and did what he had to do. I don't trust nobody 100%. I trust God 100%. Man is subject to whatever. I don't trust nobody 100%. I trust God 100%. Man is subject to anything, to whatever. I don't trust man like that, no. My trust with man has to be earned. Not automatic, earned. My level of trust goes up as you earn that trust. Is it ever going to hit 100%? Nope. And this is the point that I keep making, is that as an African American, or whatever y'all want to call us, we should be by far more inclined to understand the Second Amendment, take full advantage of it, because I hear all these African American melanated people complaining about, oh, government tyranny, all the slavery conversations I keep hearing. But yet you are the same people that act like firearms is a problem. The problem is you keep listening to the Democratic Party telling you they keep equating guns and violence together. This is where we make the mistake. They equate guns and violence together. I own guns, and one thing I'm not is violent. I don't think about being violent because I have guns. But the reason why y'all think that way in Democratic ran places is because y'all keep equating guns and violence. Let me ask you a question. How many times you heard them say knife violence? How many times did you hear them say car violence? How many times did you hear them say hammer violence? The reason why they equate the gun part to it is because they want you to put the guns down so that they can continue to control your life. Because they don't put violence behind no other weapon because they know the gun is the most powerful weapon. That's why they put violence with it. If something else comes out more powerful than the gun, then they're going to add violence to that. Why? To make you think that guns and violence is equated. Guns don't have a personality to be violent. You're violent. The person is violent. And if I can't get a gun to do the destruction, guess what? I'm going to go find something else. Just like when you see people get behind the wheel of a vehicle and start running people over for whatever reason, that's violent. Killing innocent people. That's no difference. So if you're going, we're going to do ban cars now? All the people that got beat down by fists, what are we going to do? Ban fist? Cut off everybody's hands? You're not making sense. Ban knives, ban cars. Listen, that is not going to stop the criminal and the element behavior. That's not going to stop the murdering. It's not going to stop the killing. But let somebody walk up on some stuff with some bad attitude and somebody else has a better weapon or more powerful weapon. They never tell you this. How many times guns have saved life by far more than taking them? Because a lot of time when someone's getting ready to rob somebody, an innocent person that's well armed, and they actually show the gun, the person that's right there becomes a deterrent. No, I don't want that smoke. And they go ahead about their business. What's up, Anthony? How you doing? Ant like a bug. How you feeling? How you feeling? God bless you. Welcome into the live. Welcome in. If you on this live, please go follow my brother Ant like a bug on his YouTube channel. He's in the growing phases of it. He said that has almost never happened. Yeah. Do you think you have the numbers to prove that? I don't need numbers to prove what I'm saying. Everything that I said from the form of slavery, right? Didn't America say they had slaves? So let's say this. Let's say we were in the process right now. We were all in slavery, right? Let's say right now we were all in slavery. There were black people in slavery, right? And then somebody rides up with a big truck full of ammunition, full of guns, and says, here's a truck for everything y'all need to earn your freedom back, you're going to have to go fight the enemy for your freedom. And you got better weapons than they have. What would you do? Are you going to still say, oh, guns are dangerous and stay in slavery and let them do whatever they want to do to you? Or are you going to pick up that weapon and take the chance of getting your freedom back? This is how I know when people say that they really don't believe that. It's because they so comfortable in America and America has been so good to them, they don't even think that that could possibly happen. He said, if I was up against 10 home invaders, would I go full auto or automatic, semi-automatic? I would stay in semi-automatic. I ain't gonna lie to you. I will rely on the speed of my finger. I don't want full automatic. And I'm gonna explain to you why I don't want full automatic. Because I don't care who you are. When something is going off rapidly in your hand, it is extremely hard to control it. So for me, I'm going to be very decisive in when I shoot. Hopefully I can defend myself. Hopefully I don't like wasting bullets. I want to be precise and strategic. So no, I wouldn't go for auto to answer your question. I would stay semi-automatic. And I would be very decisive in what I do. I don't know if y'all do this or not. Since we on the gun topic, right? Since we on the gun topic, let me ask you a question. For those that are firearm people that believe in the Second Amendment, that believe in defending your home, defending your right to keep it on, do you guys run drills in your own situation, like in your house? This is a question for those that do believe in the gun. What's up, my man? 47, how you doing, man? Do Magic 47, how you doing? God bless you. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. If you on this live, please do me a favor. Check out my brother, man. Do Magic 47. Great brother, wonderful brother, part of the YouTube family. Appreciate him very, very much. God bless you, my brother. Hopefully you out there doing your good thing, taking care of America, getting that product where they need it at. There's no such thing as gun death, Donald. Murder is murder. I don't care what weapon you use. What would you do if they tried to have you fight for a foreign country? Now, here's the thing. I'm not fighting for no foreign country. That's just me personal. Now, here's me. This is me. I'm going to fight for my country if I have to. But I ain't fighting for no foreign country. Anthony said the ARs are expensive. Yeah, it all depends. Depends on what you get. Hey, how you doing? That's a whole lot to read, but I'm just going with the last part. Speed. Latino speed is how you, I don't know. I'm going to say Latino speed because it's a lot to read. And there's no such thing as there is no such thing as gun deaths. In my opinion, Donald, what's up, man? How you doing? Before I go that far, what's up, Donald? How you doing, man? God bless you. Welcome in. But in my opinion, there's no such thing as gun deaths. Gun is just one of the tools that people use to kill people, like they do with knives, cars, hammers, fists. That's my point. I'm not going to equate just gun deaths because then they just try to point out the gun fact. But the reality of it is more people die by a lot of stuff, more than guns. Here's the thing. Look at the abortion. Abortion kills it, beats it all out. You can add up all of the stuff that happens right now, and the murder from abortion by far sees all that. Do I have a budget for that, for my weapons? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I do. How can I afford it? I work. I get up every day and I take my behind to work. I get up every day and I go to work. That's it. And I'm very good with my money. Here's the thing with weapons, right? And I treat weapons the same way I do everything else. And this goes back to being mindful in how you spend your money and how you handle your money. The reason why I can afford weapons is because I own stock in the companies that make weapons. The reason why I can afford food is because I own stock in the companies that make food. The reason I can afford my vehicle is because I own stock in the companies that make the vehicles. That's it. I don't know what. All right, that's. Yeah, we're gonna have to. You're doing too much. Yeah, they doing too much. All right, history bites. I'm not. I'm not too sure what that is. Is that a, all right? I'm not too sure what a DB-15 APR-7 is. I don't. There's so many guns out there. I just focus on what I have. But is that a handgun? How many rounds do it hold? Yeah, God bless you. Miami born. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm trying to. The chat moving so fast. If I could get some. Donald said since Trump became president, he bought more firearms. Me too, Donald. Because I can actually afford them a little more. Yeah, my thing is this is that everybody had their different opinion about firearms and stuff like that as it relates to having as it relates to like semi-automatic, fully automatic. In my opinion is that I don't like fully automatic. I think if you want to overwhelm your opponent, yeah, fully automatic is great. But when it comes to like if you're in a defense situation and you need to preserve rounds because you don't know how many rounds the person you're dealing with has, then I'm gonna stick to semi-automatic and I'm gonna just be very decisive in how I use it. Doesn't mean I'm right. It's just how I look at it. Sammy, I spend enough time. I spend time practicing, but I think if I had more money to do it, I spend more money to do it. But I practice enough. I think I'm okay. I still got a lot to learn. I still got a lot to sharpen in my skills. But I'm when it comes to my rifles, I'm a lot better with my rifle than I am with my handguns, in my opinion. I think I shoot very well and I could be very decisive in where I'm going to shoot. All of my firearms are zeroed in. So at that point, once I got them zeroed in pretty good, then it's determined then it comes off of my ability to shoot. And I'm pretty good. I think I'm not the best, but I think I'm all right. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. I appreciate it very, very much. You might be right, Donald. Like, honestly, Donald, I know me and you don't agree on a lot of stuff. But when it comes to owning firearms, I don't put no limitations on that. So, Donald, in my opinion, regardless to whether they deploy the troops or not, you should own more firearms. So me and you, Donald, we can agree. Because here's the thing. You don't know what they're going to do. Because, again, you're still dealing with people's personality. And that can change in the moment. So, of course, I agree with Donald in this one. Yeah, go get more firearms. Yeah, and I agree. The range of control. But I think, honestly, practicing outside is a little bit, and to me, in my opinion, is better because the wind and all the other elements outside can play a factor in your ability to be more accurate. So although I do think a controlled environment indoor is good, but I also think that you should also practice outdoor to be able to, when you're dealing with the wind, the air, and all the other stuff, that will help you, in my opinion, become a better shooter. So I think outside is better than inside, but I think for the most part, you should always practice wherever you can. They should never ban firearms. I don't trust government, so no. Yeah. Actually, Florida now has an open carry state. I think Texas is an open carry state. I live in the state of Pennsylvania, and state of Pennsylvania exit out Philadelphia because they think they're special. The state of Pennsylvania is an open carry state. Actually, Delaware is an open carry state too. I don't know all of them, but the state of Pennsylvania is an open carry state. But here's the thing. I'm not a fan of open. I'm a fan of the right to open carry, but I'm not a fan of actually opening open carry. I think concealed carry is a lot safer for the person that has the gun than not. So I still say concealed carry is by far better, because if you open carry and the criminals see that you open carry and they know you got a firearm, I've seen videos where people looking and they try to steal that person's firearm because they know they have one. So I get that part. So for me, concealed carry is still better because that the element of surprise is better for me. Anthony said, ban stupid people. I wish. I wish. Man, I wish we could ban stupid people. Unfortunately, we got to deal with them. But I would love to be able to ban stupid people. Get them yams out your face. Nope. I'm a real man. I like yams. There is no state where guns are banned. That I know of. I just know that certain places limit your right to keep and bear arms and make it more harder for you. Okay, that dirty money, that's good information. That's great information. Now, what I was thinking about more dirty money wasn't just about the win. I'm thinking about, like, from a technical perspective. Let's say you out there and, I mean, you're absolutely, I know you know what you're talking about, but I was thinking more like, you know how dust go in your eyes in the moment? I'm thinking more of the element, distractions, people moving around. Anything can happen in a moment. That's what I'm thinking, like a little bit further than just the win and stuff. But I wasn't getting that far into it. But yeah, I know it don't have that much of an effect, but I'm talking about like the outside element where it's not so controlled, where I think it will help make you a little bit better. Call the police. I generally want to hate you. A lot of people hate me. I'm all right with the hate. I don't, you know what I mean? Erratic, I'm okay with the hate, man, but I'm all right person. I think I'm all right. But how I am, how I say I am and how I am to other people, that's two different things. So I think I'm all right. Yeah, that's what I like about PA too, but we have to be careful in PA who we vote for too, because we got people there that would love to take that away. Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby what? I like Bill Cosby. I like the Cosby Show. I like all the work that Bill Cosby did. I mean, yeah, we all got dirt in our closet, but I'm not going to let the world tell me about Bill Cosby. I mean, everybody got some negative stuff in there, but Bill Cosby, in my opinion, was trying to do more to try to paint the black community in a better picture than a lot of people have with the Cosby Show and with all of the stuff that he was doing that. Why? But I know they were trying to destroy his legacy, but his legacy is not, with me personally, I like Bill Cosby, and I'm still like him, and I love what he did, and I love what he was trying to do. As far as he didn't show black people as a criminal, robbing and stealing and all this stuff that they keep showing Bill Cosby as. I mean, they show black people as. Bill Cosby had the Cosby Show. He had different world. Shows that show black people in an intellectual light. But everybody want to ignore that stuff that he was doing television-wise and trying to paint the black community in a better picture than what they keep painting us as. So they, again, try to tell you to hate somebody. But my thing is this, for the people that he so-called raped, right? How you had sex with the same person more than once and it's still rape and they left and came back? I'm just saying. You left. Came back months later, whatever the time period was, and you came back to the same person you saying I raped. Oh, okay. Yeah, good luck with that. I'm sorry. I just don't see it that way. I just don't see it that way. But make sure y'all hit the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Appreciate y'all very, very much. That's just my opinion. I used to watch The Cosby Show. And one thing I realized that, he was a doctor. I think his wife was a lawyer. His kids, they wasn't the best behaved kids, but he did not show all of these African-American people in a horrible light all the time. But let me go talk about a show like Power. And all these other shows that show black people being criminals, disrespect, all types of stuff. Y'all love that stuff. But anything that show black people in a positive light, y'all don't want that because it's corny. Whatever. How many warrants I got? I don't know. I mean, if I had warrants, I'd be locked up by now. Why did they kill the guy that cured cancer? Probably because he cured cancer. You know good and well that the wealthy, the ones that make money off of pharmaceutical companies, they're not interested in cures. You start talking about curing something, yeah, you asked for that one. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to get back into my I know when I'm sitting there talking, but I always try to keep an eye on my stock account while we talking. And I just happened to let it close out when I wasn't trying to. Cause I like to keep track of my money. I don't know about y'all, but I like keeping track of my money. What little bit I do have. Yeah, I'm reading y'all comments over here, but over there I got my investment accounts open. I need to look at what's going on while I'm talking. Would you rather watch a tree grow or a Negro? I'm gonna go with the Negro. That's funny. What's up, Daniel? How you doing? God bless you. Donald, we passed the Epstein files. I guess you ain't paying attention to what's going on. Paige said, what is my favorite food? Honestly, I don't know. That changes. I mean, I don't know. That change. I mean, I that changes. I don't even think I have a favorite food for real. I can't even say I do because I don't really know. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I like different stuff. I mean, if I had something I had to go get and that I want to go get, it will probably be crab fries. And I'm not talking about French fries with some crab seasoning on it. I'm talking about crab fries, meaning got fries, crab meat, a sauce that go with it, the cheese, and it's baked. Nope, I don't eat healthy food. Well, some of it. I don't consciously eat healthy food. What are my favorite songs? I'm an old school fan. Old school is my thing. I don't really mess with a lot of the new stuff. I don't have one particular song. All right, here's the thing with songs. I have what I would consider the favorite song of the week. And it don't mean it's a new song or old song. I'm one of those people that if I'm listening to music and I hear something that I might have heard before, I might run it and keep playing it over and over until it goes through, and then I'll go into something else. But yeah, I'm an old school fanatic. I like old school rap, R&B, jazz. I like old school stuff. I'm not into this new, what I call mumble rap. What's up, Charles? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in from Georgia. God bless you. He said, come on, you can obviously see Ryan don't eat healthy. That's right. You see all this fat on these arms? See all that fat? Ain't no muscle there. Not one bit. Yeah. I'm fat. So what? Red and black. My favorite colors are red and black. Oh, yeah. Anthony said I heard his favorite. I'm guessing heard it through the grapevine. All right, so here's the thing. What's up, Vengeance? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Heard it through the grapevine. I love the song. I love both versions. But Michael McDonald version of it, I like the most. I think it's Michael McDonald. I like his version of Heard It Through the Grapevine more so. Don't skip me, Ronald. You saw me. Yeah, God bless you. Welcome in. Make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button. Yeah, I guess you call yourself being funny. You should try some Mediterranean food. You know what? Why not? I appreciate you, Vintage, man. God bless you, man. Welcome in. Welcome in. Appreciate you very, very much. Yeah, I don't know who this person is who's trying to troll. I don't respond. I mean, I like compliments, but I don't know who you are. I don't know what to say. Yeah, okay. Ain't nothing gay about me. Not one bit. Yeah, it's crazy when you get the weirdos. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, hey, Vengeance, man. Just keep me up aboard with that, man. Keep me on point with it. And I'm all for it, man. If I got the time or whatever you want to do, we good. I'm good with that. Real talk. Appreciate you. It's all right, Erwin. My thing is that's the thing about my channel. There's a lot of people that disagree with me. They still follow me, but they disagree with me with some stuff, and I'm okay with it, man. That's the love. That's why I love my country. That's why I love God, and I'm okay when people disagree with me. It's okay, man. I'd rather you come to my channel, disagree with me, spew all the hate towards me because I can take it, than if somebody gets so mad and so angry where they go out there and hurt somebody for no reason. So I'm all right with that. That's why I put them in timeout. Ain't nothing gay about me, bro. Not one bit. God bless you, America. Yes, God bless America. Donna, you funny. And I don't take football that serious. Real talk. What's up, Eli? How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in. Make sure y'all hit the like button. I don't know who Tyler is, but he can't be wearing the same exact shirt as me. If not, if he ain't get it from me, he can't be wearing it. What's up, Tyler? How you doing? Kenneth, I appreciate you. Real talk. Yeah, Vengeance, man. I appreciate you, man. I hope we do get a chance to get together. Real talk, man. I mean, yeah, like I said, a lot of people hate me. I don't know what all these numbers and stuff in here, Tyler. I don't know what I don't know what I don't know. Like I don't respond to stuff because I don't know where you're going with that. So yeah, I'm good with that. I mean, because I don't do the gay stuff, the homosexual stuff. It's all right to say I love you, but I love you like God will want me to love you. But outside of that, we don't do that. Donald, that's because that eagle like you. Magma Gamer donated $100. Yeah. I don't know. I appreciate it if you did, but I couldn't tell you because it's not showing up anywhere. Man do Magic 47. Yeah, I love you too, bro. See, I know what you mean by that. When somebody else say it, I don't know. That's why I can't. Yeah, Avengers, believe me when I tell you, I know what you're talking about, bro. They hate me too. They hate me too. I've gotten them too. It's all right. Yeah, I'm chilling 47. Yeah, some of these people be doing too much, man. Yeah, yeah, they be doing too much. Yeah, I get rid of them. I try to be nice, man. I really do. I try to let them. Well, the topic, it went left field, man. Just so y'all know, hello, how you doing? The topic went, it was supposed to be Freestyle Friday. It started out one way. We ended up getting in the conversation about guns, which is cool. Yeah, man. My brother 47, man. I don't pay these people no mind, man. What's up, JG? What's the vibe, my man? What's up? He said drop a freestyle. Well, freestyle just means we don't have a specific subject. Yeah, I'm not down with that gay stuff, man. That's why I had to put them in timeout. Like I try to give people space to talk, but when you start going too far with that craziness, then go ahead with that. You go to somebody else's channel then. Yes. If y'all don't know, see Vengeance, what he put on there. Y'all want to stay in the loop, please follow my man Vengeance on YouTube. Check. All you have to do is click his channel while he's on it in the chat. and then you can subscribe to his channel and then just come right back. Same thing with my brother 40 Mandu Magic 47. Subscribe to his channel. Once y'all subscribe, you can come right back. I'm gonna be here for a little while longer. Yeah, Dewdrop 42. Yeah, America is beautiful, man. America is beautiful. And I'm never gonna let nobody tell me to hate my country, man. This is where I was born and raised. And that's real talk. I love my country. I'm not going to let nobody tell me this ain't my country. I'm not going to let nobody tell me my country hate me. Listen, the personality of my country is affected by my personality too. Exactly. Yeah, I don't have a hate for the government. I just want to minimize it. I think government is a slight necessary, but that's about as far as it go with me. So I don't really hate the guy. I hate what they do. I hate what they do, but I just want to minimize government. I want government to be like real small and just do with the basic necessities. I think government is way too large. And that's why I said earlier that I'm a little bit okay with the shutdown, because what I know for a fact is with this government shutdown, it's going to expose a lot of stuff that the government don't need to be involved in or be spending money on. So that's the only part about the shutdown that I'm actually okay with. And I'm hoping through that it exposes a lot of ways that the government, the Trump administration can cut more of the government spending. So that part I'm hoping. Now, on the flip side of it is I want to make sure people get their paycheck, the military. I want no disruptions in their life. People that actually earn their living, that make their living through the government and get paid, that actually should be there. I don't want no disruption in their life. So that's where it's kind of a toss. But I don't mind helping countries, and I'm not going to say specifically Israel. I don't mind us helping other countries, but where I draw the line is it needs to be America first. First, take care of home. Number one priority for our president and anybody in politics, take care of America and Americans. America and Americans. If you're going to help another country, make sure we real good first, and then say, okay, y'all, we can do this for them. But I don't like it, whether it's Israel or any other country, where we keep throwing money everywhere else and not taking care of home. I am 100% want to take care of home first. America first, no matter what. Then y'all can help these other countries out, whatever way that go, that's fine. And I'm not saying one, I'm saying I can't control everything America do when it comes to helping other countries. But I want our leadership, no matter who it is, to 100% take care of home first. Then, whatever. United States of America. Let me be more specific. You're right. United States of America. Yeah, I don't know who Tyler Robinson is, but if he didn't get the shirt from me, this is mine. I had this made personally for me. Sorry, Ron, this is not America. Well, I get what you point, but my thing is this. I mean, a lot of people say this is this is that, this is this. They took this country, they robbed this country. My thing is this. They stole the country. My thing is this. That's why you're supposed to have the best weapons possible so you can defend what you own. Like I said, I don't really pay that stuff no attention. That's why. See, y'all think I be following every little thing that goes on with political. I know people try to put out a whole lot of, like, I don't, honestly, this is just me. I don't like it when people try to capitalize over and over somebody. So that's why I don't do a whole lot of, when he said Tyler Robinson, I don't know who that person is. And I know they're trying to be somewhat sarcastic, saying he got a shirt on like mine. My thing is this. I know who Tyler Robinson is, but I don't know who he is because I'm not giving them that type of space in my life. You get what I'm saying? People do horrible stuff. I don't want to give them no type of attributes, accolades, none of that type of stuff. And then the people that's trying to capitalize off of Charlie Kirk's death, and every time I turn around and talk about it because they want views and likes and clicks and race baiting and click baiting and stuff, whatever. I'm just not that dude. You know what I mean? I don't like the fact that Charlie got killed. I don't like the fact that he got murdered. I don't give a darn who. My thing is this. I don't like nobody getting murdered innocently, whether it's Charlie Kirk or anybody. See, I believe in protecting the innocent and those that ain't out there to harm nobody. So but murderers and killers and thieves and liars and crooks, I don't want to give them no space. I don't want to give them no attention. The best thing you can do to a hater is ignore the hell out of them. And guess what happens? If you don't give them no attention and the stuff that they're seeking and the publicity that they're looking for, they will go in a state of depression themselves because they're not getting what they're looking for. That's why I don't give those type of people that type of energy. And once again, you try. We spend too much defense spending. Listen, at the end of the day, tax breaks to corporation. Here's the thing y'all don't know about tax breaks to corporations. Here's the thing with tax breaks and as far as corporations go. If a corporation is providing jobs, you got to make sure a corporation can survive. And if you overtax corporations that are providing jobs for everyday American citizens, that is not going to work out so well. It's not going to work out so well. What's up, Two Stones? What's going on, brother or sister? I don't know if you're a brother or sister, but from Massachusetts, God bless you. Welcome in. Yes, thank you for the compliment about the background. Appreciate it very, very much. One day these will be coming where you'll be able to purchase online the Ron's Opinion Don't Matter shirt, and you'll be able to wear that background of your own if you like it a lot. Yeah, I'm not against corporations. I'm not against a corporation because at the end of the day, some corporations provide jobs. Now you take your job and you use that money to better your life where you don't have to work for these corporations. Hey. Right. Superman can't save himself when he's swimming in kryptonite. That's real talk. That's real talk. Like, here's the thing. I'm not rich, not by any means. I'm okay, but I'm very, very conscious of how I spend my money. And for those that are on my live, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you follow my channel enough and you listen to some of the stuff I talk about economically wise, as far as investing and stuff like that, I'm not saying that I know everything 100% about investing. But the way I've been investing over the years of my time, I've done okay. And I ain't complaining. Luckily, Trump got his best prices. You're right, Joyce. You got to understand something. You got to understand something, Joyce. And one thing I realize is that Trump, like Trump said, Trump can go out there and find the cure for cancer and save 1 billion people's lives. And it still won't be satisfied enough to people that got hate in their heart. Just won't. They will find if he can save 1 billion people's lives, right? Cure cancer. And guess what people are going to do? They're going to turn around and say, well, he didn't give that person right there $100, so I hate him. This is where these are the type of people that they are. They will never see good in nothing once they decided to hate it. Once they made up in their mind that they decided to hate, those type of people will sit there and act like they have a forgiving heart or they have heart of compassion. But when you hate somebody that you don't even know personally, nor do they know you personally, and you keep finding a reason to hate them, something is wrong with you mentally. And that's real talk. Something is wrong with you mentally when you hate somebody that don't know you and even exist. Kind of funny. McDonald's or KFC? I'm going to say KFC. I don't eat McDonald's. Yeah, I don't eat McDonald's. I ain't going to say I don't eat McDonald's. McDonald's is not something that I would ever go to. I would go to KFC 10 times, 100 times before I end up at a McDonald's. Yeah, I don't eat McDonald's food. Maybe sometimes rare occasions the French fries. That's about as far as it goes. But yeah, I'll take KFC over McDonald's all day long. That's an easy one for me. And plus, I'm melanated, and they sell chicken. Minute Maid or Kool-Aid? That's a good question. It depends on the Kool-Aid. I'm going to say Kool-Aid if it's made by the right person. This is funny. I like these questions. Oh, Popeye. All right, here's the thing. I don't eat Popeyes no more, man. I had Popeyes from the one not too far from me, man. It made me sick as a dog, and I said, I'm never eating Popeyes no more. Watermelon or mango? What kind of question is that? How you watermelon or mango? You see this color? You already know the answer to that. Watermelon. I should not have to tell you. Corvette. Sammy said Corvette or Tesla. Corvette all day long. Honestly speaking, I don't want neither one. Real talk. If I had a choice between a Corvette and a Tesla, yes, it's going to be a Corvette. But ultimately, it'll be a pickup truck. Preferably, if anybody want to go out there and buy me one, a Ford F-350, right? Crew cab, 8-foot bed, just in case y'all want to be generous. Anthony said, I hated that commercial Popeyes. BBW a skinny woman. I don't know. You can't be too skinny, and I don't really like BBW. Nah, I don't want no BBW at all. I like a woman in a natural. I mean, that's me. I'm a woman. I want her in a natural. I don't want all that made, like all of them injections, whatever they do, all that weird stuff they doing. Nah, I'm good. If she's skinny, not too skinny, but even if she is, I'm okay with that. I'm not one of those people that's like, you have to look a certain way. Like, because if I start talking to you long enough and your personality just go weird, it don't care how beautiful you are physically. At that point, I'm totally done. I don't even want to be bothered. Fuel. Always fuel for me. I don't want electric nothing. I don't want no electric vehicles. I don't like them. I don't have an hour and a half to fuel be charging my vehicle up in my life. I can't do that. What do you think of DEI? I think DEI is a waste. I think, again, I'm the type of person that you should be judged on the merit, on your merit. That's it. I don't care about skin color. I mean, I know we joke around in America about skin color and we make, bigger, like, I gonna say bigotry, but stereotypes and stuff like that. And I like the humor of it. But I personally, when it comes to working, I think people should earn it and it should not be based on their skin color. I like your electric bike, Ant. Like, here's the thing with it. Like, I don't want no electric car. Now, the electric bikes, actually, I think they're pretty cool but that's like an extension of, I'm not going to be in an electric car. Like, I don't want no electric car. I want gas. I like to go to the gas station, couple of minutes, fill my vehicle up, and go. I don't want. Now, do I think that all electric cars are bad? No. I think some people's lifestyles are great for electric cars, just not mine. I don't want no electric car. Because some people don't drive a whole lot. You know what I mean? Some people don't drive a whole lot, and they can just charge their car up in their garage or whatever, go do their little errands and stuff and come back. And then the electric car might be perfect for them. For me, that's a no-no. And I don't trust them. But that's just me. Fat girls need love too, Ron. I dated a few fat girls in my lifetime. What you talking about? He said, who is DEI? I don't know. Like DEI, what y'all don't realize about DEI has benefited by far more white women, white liberal women, I'm going to say, than any race out there. So I don't know why they kept trying to point the DEI thing like if it was a black thing, because it's not. It has never benefited black people at all, and just in a small portion. The vast majority of DEI programs, by and large, have benefited liberal white women. That's it. And then liberal white men, and then so forth. So even though they pitched it as if it was helpful to the black community, it has zero help towards the black community. The vast majority of the people that benefit from DEI programs, and you can go look this up, is white women. So my point is, they had everybody out there Al Sharpton and all of these black protesters or whatever out there protesting DEI, saying because it affects black community. Meanwhile, by and large, it affected white women. So y'all not making sense in your protests. If you're saying you're fighting for black people, but you're actually fighting because it benefited white people, white women, you're not making sense. Hey, top to bottom here in skincare. God bless you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Please hit that like button. Token black. I might, if you talk about me, I might be a token black. I don't know, but I just don't agree with that stuff. He said when Trump have Easter celebration at the White House, that's DEI. Are you even human? If I'm not human, what am I right now then? That means you want to chat with a person that's, maybe I'm a robot. I don't know. Do I have a soul? I am mind, body, and soul. I am mind, body, and soul. That's what I am. But I'm also the controller of my channel, and you go into timeout. Yeah, MAGA, what's up, man? How you doing? God bless. It don't matter what color the skin is at all, really. Like, only time I think a lot of this, it don't really never matter at all. The thing that is that, like, I grew up at a time, like, a lot of people made stereotype humor based off of color and neighborhood and where you grew up and stuff like that. So I get that part. But see, we didn't get offended by stuff like that. That was humor. Oh, man, y'all funny. Y'all are hilarious. But I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I am. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do from now on. Every time I put somebody in timeout, I'm going to make it exciting. I'm going to make it exciting. When I put people in timeout, I'm going to make it exciting. I'm going to just do weird stuff. Not weird like weird, but I'm just going to do crazy stuff. When I get ready to put you in timeout, I'm going to just do crazy stuff. Like, you, my friend, are in timeout. Oh, man, God bless y'all. Appreciate y'all hanging out there with me. It's been fun. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button. I'm getting ready to get up out of here. And like I always say on all of my lives, and I try to remember this outside of anything and everything I say, the number one opinion that where Ron's opinion matter is having a relationship with Jesus Christ. That is by far the number one opinion that matters the most. Having a relationship with Jesus Christ. I can get up here and say whatever all day long, whatever, my opinion on this and my opinion on that. And we all know that Ron's opinion don't matter. But the only time I say that it matters the most, now I might say it some other time, but when it comes to having a relationship with Jesus Christ, that opinion does matter more than anything that I could possibly tell you. And with that said, I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Everyone in the chat, everyone has been on the live. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. I thank y'all very, very much. Hopefully y'all all having a blessed, wonderful day. Enjoy life. And I'm going to ask y'all to do something for me today. This is the one thing I want y'all to do for me today. Two things. If you see somebody on the street, smile at them. If they look like they need a hug, give it to them. That's what I want. Smile at somebody and hug somebody. Just make sure they don't pickpocket you when you hug them. Check your wallet and stuff. Make sure you're still good. Y'all have a wonderful day. I'm out of here. Peace.